As a developer, the most important tool that you have in your tool belt is a pattern. It helps you create consistent and reusable pieces of functionality that your users are already familiar with. One of the best kept secrets of the Lightning design system is the messaging overview and its components. I'm always going back to reference the documentation and guidelines. Every time I need to display a message to users, I make sure I'm using the right component for the job. That is why we've created the Lightning Messaging Utility component. It allows you to easily reuse those messaging components and patterns when deemed necessary. For example, the guidelines state that when no data is available in a component, we should be showing an empty state illustration and supply context at the bottom of the text. Another example would be using an alert banner when there is a system issue that needs addressing. In this example, an integration has stopped syncing, and we need the user to continue and resync that integration before they can use the app. Additionally, when we actually go to deliver that sync, if there's an error in the sync, we need to display that to the user in a way that they can act on and resolve the issue. You can access the Lightning Messaging utility from any of your Lightning Web components. Here, we're using an inline text pattern to standardize the callback errors that are coming from Apex transactions. In our HTML, we can then dynamically show the message and the error based on the condition that we've set out in our controller. The Lightning Messaging Utility component isn't just for developers. Admins can use it too. Generally, if an admin would like to display a message to users without code, they'll place a rich text component on the page and then dynamically render it. Now, they can use the messaging utility to create a rich, informative message for their users. In this example, we're notifying users that a contact has opted out of email when the opt out of email checkbox has been ticked. We can change the variant, the text, the icons of the component so that the users are getting the right message at the right time. You can see here that when the checkbox is ticked and the record saved, we can see the correct error message. When using the components in the Lightning App Builder, you can select the type of message that you would like to send, then specify details about the attributes like variants and icons. When it comes to the illustrations, all you have to do is select the one that you'd like to display and it will render for you. The Lightning Messaging Utility component gives you impactful messaging capabilities whether you're an admin or a developer.